Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back. Today I have two products I wanted to review for you guys. I got the Lagirl Pro Matte Foundation and I have the new Makeup Revolution Concealer. So I wanted to do a review on that. I've been seeing a lot of good reviews on the Lagirl Pro Matte, saying that it was like a really good foundation for oily skin. So I'm gonna do that. So yeah, so if you want to see the review, then keep on watching. Okay, so I already primed my face using the Benefit Professional, and I'm gonna start with swatching these two colors I got. I got beige and natural. I didn't really know which one, which color it was going, which color was going to be good for me, but natural looks more on the pinky side or neutral side. I don't know if you can see that. And this is beige. So I think I'm gonna go with mixing the two because I didn't want it to be too pink. So I'm just gonna do one pump of each. And I don't know why, but I know the natural one, when I pumped it out onto my hand, it seemed like it was like more watery. And the other one seemed a little bit more creamy. So I'm just going to tap this all over. And with my damp beauty sponge, I'm just going to blend that all in. So far, it looks like pretty good coverage. It looks like it's drying pretty fast too. I don't know, my light is going like crazy. So as it dries up, it's drying up matte, but it does feel, it feels pretty good on the skin. It doesn't really feel like you have foundation on. So that's a plus. So let's take a look a little closer. So zooming in closer, it does look a little bit dry on my nose and on my forehead. But around my nose is a little bit more. I don't know if I have to exfoliate maybe a little bit more. And then, you know, try the foundation again. But it does look a little bit dry right in here. But other than that, it does look pretty good. It's not so much like a smoothing, like a blurring foundations, like when they make it look real smooth. But you still see a little bit of texture right here where my pores are. Alright, so now for the concealer, the Makeup Revolution Concealer, I have two colors, C1 and C3. But I think I'm going to just mix these two, because I think C1 is just a little light. But this is C1, this is C2. So they're both the same actually, just one has more of a pink undertone and one has more of a yellow undertone. Well, I think I'm gonna just go with both since I'm pretty neutral. Look at how big this applicator is. Then now for the C1. The consistency of this, doesn't feel too runny, but it doesn't feel too creamy neither. It's like right in the middle, but that's a good thing. I like my concealers in the middle. And again, I'm just gonna blend that out with the beauty sponge. Blending out, I don't think this has like a full coverage. I think this has more like a medium coverage. So I think if you have like darker circles, you could probably use a corrector first and then use this. But if you don't really need that much coverage, then this should be fine. It blended in pretty good with this foundation. Some concealers don't blend pretty well with other foundations, but this is pretty good. So up close, the concealer looks pretty good. I actually like the way it looks. It doesn't leave like a dewy finish, so it's not sticky. It's just, it feels like the foundation actually. But it looks more on the matte side. It kind of reminds me of the ColourPop no filter concealers. That finish it gives, it has like the same exact finish. Doesn't dry as fast as the other one, but this one does have like that finish. Okay, so now that I got all that blended, I'm just gonna go set my face and bronze it up and highlight and everything, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. So I bronzed and highlighted and I put blush on, and I set my face with the Coty Airspun just in the middle with a fluffy brush, and I just tapped it in like this. I didn't bake or anything because the foundation already kind of looked dry. And then I set the rest of my face with the Maybelline Fit Me loose setting powder all over the rest of my face. And the same thing with that, I just patted it in everywhere. But yeah, I think I really like the foundation, and for now, and the concealer, I think it went on pretty good. And even right here, it looks pretty smooth now. In the beginning it didn't, well, some spots. So like right here still looks a little bit textured, but again, I have big pores, so I mean sometimes I can't really help that. And but yeah, it looks really matte and it doesn't feel heavy on the face at all. So I'm gonna do a wear test. I'm gonna work for a little bit, well, for 8 hours, and then I have to do some stuff after work. So I don't know what time I'm gonna be here, but if not, I'll just do a quick update on my phone, and then, you know, that way I don't forget or not it's too late, because I do have to go to the gym and I don't want it to be too messed up and sweaty. So I think I'm gonna do one on my phone later on real quick, so that way you guys can see how it looks after a period of time. So yeah, so I'm gonna do that and I'll be back later with that update. Okay, so I'm back and it's been like 12 hours. I couldn't get like an in-between check-in because I was busy at work. And it's 7:30 p.m. now. Let me show you the time. 7:30. And I would say like after the 6-hour mark, that's when it started looking a little greasy. Right now it does look greasy. I mean, I don't mind this as much as like normal foundations that are really greasy on me. So the little trick I like to do, I take this fluffy blend, this dual fiber brush, and I just blend everything nice and light. You want to do this with a light hand. I didn't blot anything yet, because I noticed when I blot first and then try to do this, it kind of does look a little bit cakey. But I like doing this really light. This is for just a quick touch up. It's not like a solution for like the problem of the oiliness or all the settle in, the foundation settle in everything. But I just do that. And see, it doesn't really look as greasy anymore. I kind of like spread out the grease and like blended it out a little bit more. So I like to do this when I'm in a rush and I just need to go somewhere and I, you know, just to touch up a little bit, I do that. And then if you want to look more matte, I just take a loose setting powder and just lightly, really light, tap everything in. But I'm not going to do that now because I kind of like the way it looks now. So that's it. I mean, that's usually what I do for like, just to blend it out a little bit. And as far as the foundation, I liked it, but until the 6 hour mark. After that, that's when it started looking greasy. I didn't touch anything up neither because I wanted to see how it looked the whole time I was out. But yeah, other than that, I do like it. I would just suggest touching everything up, you know, with a powder and stuff, and blending that out like what I did, and then adding some powder, or blotting and then adding some powder. But yeah, I do like it, and it did make me look smooth. Like, even a little bit after the 6 hour mark, it still made it look like flawless, but with a glow. I guess that will work for people who do like glowy makeup, but I like more of a matte look. Okay, so that's it for this review, and I see you on my next video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and comment down below.